The GOAT debate just got personal. For years, fans have watched the icy tension between Michael Jordan and LeBron James unfold through subtle jabs and sideways glances. But now, the truth is finally coming to light, revealing why not just MJ, but nearly every all-time great, from Magic Johnson to Scottie Pippen, seems to have a problem with King James.
That probably just doesn't annoy Michael Jordan. That probably annoyed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It probably annoyed Magic Johnson.
And it's not just the retired legends who take issue with him. Current stars resent how LeBron handpicks super teams and then complains about his rosters when things don't go his way. Fans grow frustrated when he acts as though he's above criticism, and even members of the media have become his targets whenever they question him. From the decision to the infamous dunk tape scandal, and now his latest explosive feud, LeBron's ego seems to keep creating enemies everywhere he goes. The real question is, does he even care, or does he actually thrive on being the villain? Let's get one thing straight. LeBron James is undeniably one of the greatest basketball players of all time. The stats don't lie. The championship rings don't lie. His longevity is unmatched. But here's the problem. LeBron doesn't just want to be part of the GOAT conversation. He wants to end it altogether by declaring himself the undisputed king. And here's what he said.
Like, obviously, I showed that the first wave of emotion was when everyone saw me crying. Like, that was all for 52 years. Everything in sports was going on in Cleveland. And then after I stopped, I was like, that one right there made you the greatest player of all time.
And that right there is what grinds the gears of legends like Michael Jordan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's not that they don't respect LeBron's game. Far from it. What they despise is his self-appointed crown, the way he's declared himself the greatest without letting history decide. But you might be wondering, what was Michael Jordan's first reaction when he heard LeBron call himself the greatest player of all time? Well, prepare yourself, because his response was truly out of this world.
That probably just doesn't annoy Michael Jordan. That probably annoyed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It probably annoyed Magic Johnson.
Yep, what you just saw was pure gold. That expression, that laugh, that subtle headshake. MJ said more without uttering a single word than LeBron could in 1,000 interviews. It's no surprise that Jordan's entire reaction instantly became a meme and a viral gif across social media. And then, sports journalist Vincent Goodwill weighed in with his own thoughts on the moment.
His career's not over. I'd just like to, why he's saying that, I don't know. Maybe he thinks that sells. Maybe he's taking the Donald Trump approach and trying to sell himself. I don't know.
As expected, NBA players and analysts across the league had plenty to say about LeBron calling himself the GOAT. One of them was Danny Ainge, the former general manager of the Boston Celtics, who shared his thoughts during a radio interview. And here's what he said.
My problem is more so with LeBron is if you are the greatest player, if people are saying you are the greatest player, or if people are saying Michael Jordan is the greatest player, why do you need to say it?
And even though Scottie Pippen has had his fair share of differences with Michael Jordan, he still spoke up about what bothered him most regarding LeBron's controversial statement. Despite his rocky history with MJ, Pippen didn't hesitate to call out what he saw as arrogance in LeBron's claim to the GOAT title.
Michael Jordan has never, ever said he's the greatest player to ever play the game. Why? He's respected all the other players before him. So for LeBron to say that, he's sort of pulling himself out of it.
And just when you thought the GOAT debate couldn't get any juicier, Scottie Pippen dropped a bombshell that changed everything. He made a statement that peeled back the curtain on what kind of person Michael Jordan really was, sparking a whole new wave of controversy in the never-ending GOAT conversation.
I don't want it in a sense because I think it disrespects Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, all the guys that prior to me, I never had a chance to play against. What everybody's saying I am, I never had the chance to compete against other legends that was prior to me.
And let's hear it straight from the GOAT himself, the 6-time NBA champion and Finals MVP. When Michael Jordan was asked point-blank if he considered himself the greatest player of all time, his response was absolutely priceless. No chest-thumping, no self-proclaimed crown. Just that classic MJ humility and quiet confidence that spoke louder than any boast ever could.
LeBron officially passed Larry Bird and got into the top 5 when he won his final championship, his only championship in Cleveland. In my mind, he still has a way to go clearly to pass Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, 11 championships, 13 years. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
The captain.
and my heart just won't let him pass Magic Johnson.
While the debate was heating up, former NBA player turned sharp-tongued analyst Jalen Rose delivered what might have been the most balanced take of them all. With surgical precision, he broke down the GOAT debate, pointing out the key differences in eras, playing styles, and career paths that make the argument far more complex than just rings versus stats. Then,
we all know MJ. Even if you don't know him personally, he's one of the most ruthless competitors there is. And till I'm done, and he doesn't have to look at me run up and down wearing the number 23, and every time my name is mentioned with his, he's like, I don't want to fucking talk to you.
let's be real. LeBron's accomplishments are undeniable. 4 NBA titles with 3 different franchises. 4 MVP awards. The all-time scoring record. The first player ever to hit 40,000 points. His resume is absolutely stacked. But to understand the criticism and why it stuck with him for so long, you have to go back to where it all began. When LeBron first crowned himself the GOAT, he had just 1 championship ring won. Meanwhile, legends like Michael Jordan with 6, Kobe Bryant with 5, and Magic Johnson with 5 had already built dynasties. So when LeBron declared himself the greatest before fully proving it, it didn't come across as confidence. It came across as disrespect to the giants who came before him. You could say that true greatness isn't just